is congruent? How can we tell the given triangles are congruent? Okay, so let's see two triangles. Triangle ABC and triangle PQR. So we can tell whether the triangles are congruent if all their sides and angles are equal. That is, there are 3 sides and 3 angles. That is, all their 6 parts are equal. We can tell they are congruent. And this is the symbol for congruency. And to prove that the given triangles are congruent, we only have to look to any 3 part. And that we will be discussing in our today's topic, conditions for congruency of triangle. There are totally 5 conditions to prove that the given triangles are congruent. So our first condition is SSS condition. So here S stands for side. So SSS condition means if 3 sides of the given triangle are of equal length, then we can say that those triangles are congruent. Suppose let's see in these two triangles. Here AC and QR is equal, AB and PR is equal, and BC and PQ is equal. So here in both the triangles, all the sides are equal. So we can say these triangles are congruent by SSS condition. So next let's see the second condition. The second condition is SAS condition. So here S stands for side. So 2 sides, we need 2 sides, and here A, it stands for included angle. So to prove that the triangles are congruent by SAS condition, we will need 2 sides and 1 included angle. Here in these two triangles, we can see that here AB and PR are equal, and here AC and QR is equal. So we have 2 sides, and here angle A and angle R is equal, and angle A and R, they are included angles. Here angle A, it lies between side AB and AC. So we can tell that angle A is an included angle, and here angle R also, it lies between side PR and QR. So angle R is also an included angle. So hence we can say that these two triangles are congruent by SAS condition. And our next condition is ASA condition. So here A stands for angle. So we need 2 angles, and here S stands for included side. Not simply we cannot take any side, it should be an included side. So in this figure, suppose angle A is equals to angle Q, and angle C is equals to angle. Now let's see the fourth condition, which is AAS condition. AC and QR are of equal length. So here there are 2 angles which are equal, and the sides, the included sides are also equal. Here AC, it lies between angle A and angle C, and here QR lies between angle Q and angle R. So here we have 2 angles and an included side. So we can see these 2 triangles are congruent by ASA condition. Suppose instead of QR, it is given as AC is equal to PR. Are the triangles congruent? No, because PR is not an included side. In AAS condition, A stands for angle. So 2 angles, and S stands for corresponding side. It's not included side, or it's not any other side. Here should
side
be
BC is corresponding
side
to the angle A,
we shouldn't
and
get
the second
confused
figure
by
side
ASA
PR is corresponding to the
AAS
angle
condition.
Q. So
Here,
both are corresponding
the third condition
sides.
S
So we
is
can see
between
both
two,
the triangles
between A.
are
So
concurrent
it
by
is an included
AAS
side.
condition.
But in the fourth condition, S is at last. So it is a corresponding side. So in this triangle, here suppose angle A is equals to angle Q and angle C is equals to angle P and BC is equals to PR. So here we have got two angles are equal and this side in the first figure BC and in second figure PR are said to be equal. Instead of PR, if it is given BC is equals to PQ, they are not concurrent because PQ is an included side, but we need a corresponding side. Our last condition is RHS condition. So here R stands for right angle and H stands for hypotenuse and S stands for side. It can be any side. So in this figure, a triangle ABC and PQR, by seeing this right angle, hypotenuse and side, we can tell that the triangle should be a right angle triangle. Suppose here AC and PR is equal and in its side we can take it as AB or BC. So I'll take BC and PQR are equal. So here both the triangles have a right angle and their hypotenuse, that is the bigger side. AC and PR, they are of equal length and it can be either BC or AB, any sides. If any side is equal and the right angle and the hypotenuse is also equal, then we can see those triangles are concurrent by RHS condition.